Okay. So all these movies, fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. We'll start with the D tier. The movies that I didn't care for, or I cared for, but to a degree, to the point where I was just like, sure. Number one being episode... Oh, you guys can't even fucking see it. My camera's in the way. Number one being episode 1 or Phantom of the Menace. Phantom Menace is just... it's just a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt, bro. The reason why episode 1 was just a pain in the butt is because... You know, every Star Wars movie shows you, like... I was talking to someone about this the other day. It's actually one of the things I like the most about Star Wars is that it takes you to like all these really specific parts of the galaxy. Like say for example in Last Jedi, that one part where they went to like the casino for a little bit, and it was just like, why? Because it's Star Wars. It's just showing you how many crazy worlds are out there in a galaxy far, far away. I think that's cool. With episode 1, they tried doing that, but they did it for way too long. They showed you the Jar Jar Binks land, the and I was just like, no, I just could never get into it. It's like, if you're gonna show me this like part of the galaxy, I'm just gonna sit here and just be like, I'm like, this is boring the fuck out of me. I can't do it. So yeah, episode 1 doesn't sit well with me. I would possibly put it in C tier only because of the fact of the Duel of the Fates battle and the pod racing. Like, that's the only good parts about the movie. The pod race and the Duel of the Fates. Like, Duel of the Fates is, like, one of the best lightsaber battles. But it's, like, the only good part about it. It's the only cool thing about it. Phantom Menace is barely boring and strung out. I'll watch it, but, like, I'll only watch when, like, Princess Amidala's talking. Or, like, my list goes Empire, New Hope, Rogue One, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, TLJ... Rise, Phantom, Avenge, Wait, hold on. You put Revenge where? You want to tell me that again? Where did you put Revenge? Did you put Revenge at the bottom? Did you put Revenge? Look at my hat. Did you put Revenge? Did you put Revenge in the bottom? Did you put? My God! Oh, so we're doing this now. Aren't we? We're doing this now. You put Revenge of the Sith as 8. Yeah, it's not that good of a mic. I'm gonna get a new one soon. I just love that when you get close to it, it just sounds like shit. Dude. Oh my God. I mean, most people, like, the Snowball is like $50. Like, it's one of those, like, affordable mics that works, you know what I mean? To me, the prequels are wooden and uninspired with totally glib acting in it. Yeah, okay, yeah, everyone talk. Liam Neeson was great, but dude, fucking Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi, dude. He's such a dad. He's such a likable person. Like, he deserves so much more, man. It made me sad that, like, I didn't realize that, like, with everything that happened, he just went out into the desert and just became a crazy man after the Jedi, you know? It made me sad. Okay, so episode 1. Cool concept, bad execution. Yeah. He's who is he again? He plays yeah, he's definitely very even in his voice, he's very persuading, and he's like, ugh. Like, it's scary. Like, I loved him, but I also liked like Count Dooku as a person. I fucking loved the Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anakin, fucking great. But, he's also a dumbass. But that's the point. The point of Anakin was that he was supposed to be too emotional. Anakin was supposed to be too emotional, thinking too quickly, not thinking of the sake of others, not to, oh my god, fucking Mace Windu, dude. Mace Windex, oh my god. Amazing. But that was the point of Anakin being almost like a bad, like the bad acting, like, and him being very cheesy, being a pussy, being a dumbass, being a just thing, is because he was supposed to become a Sith Lord. That's what it is. He was supposed to put his emotions over things because that's what spawns him, you know, eventually creating his own downfall, which is nuts. I'm a hella sucker for villain backstories. Well, that's the thing. Oh yeah. Well, no, but that's the thing though. The thing about bounty, like the Mandalorian is now proving just how strong bounty hunters actually are. You know what I mean? It's like Batman versus Superman. Like if you have tools and you're just skilled, you can fight anything. No matter. Obi-Wan just wasted his ass. My favorite thing is that they had a whole new lore into lightsabers just because he wanted a purple one. Yes, that's true. That is true. He said, if I'm going to be in Star Wars, I want a purple lightsaber. And that he was able to have a motherfucker great. I know. I love Samuel Jackson. He's amazing. But that's what made Anakin Anakin. He had to be overly emotional, overly passionate to the point where it led to his downfall. That's just how they made this story, you know, happen. So there you go. Okay, another D tier movie, Solo. I liked what they tried to do as well, but it just didn't do it for me. I loved Mr. Donald Glover as Childish Gambino. It was dope, but oh man, it kind of hurt though, because it was just they tried. Hayden, bro, he tried. Look, this is what I started to realize about the prequels. All the ussy gussy my pussy cheesy, you know, soppy parts of the movie, like where Hayden's like falling in love with Padme and blah 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 blah. It's not written for the nerd boys. Oh, I'm wearing a fucking Darth Vader shirt. I barely realized. It's written for the gals, dude. I'm telling you. I was sitting there and it's for the gals, dude. Yeah, the lines are cringe, but it's for the girl. It was for the girls. It's the backstory, like the love arc and all that stuff. It's for the girls. But I love it too. I think it's fantastic. But like, it was to help bring more masses and more like groups of people into Star Wars by adding the love curve and adding all that. Because every single girl I know in life loves Hayden Christensen. Any boy with long hair that goes, I just love you, they'll fucking bust a nut right away. Doesn't matter. They did that for that, and that's okay, you know? But then you throw guys in the mix and they're like, you know what I mean? But I love the love arc. I think it's great. But no, it's just so gals can get into Star Wars. No. Yeah, that was the one thing about the originals though. The love was it was playful, it was pokey, you know, Leia and Han, like it was just, you know, it was just, you know, it was playful. Anakin Padme, I love Anakin and Padme. It was great, but it was also very sad. Yeah, I will say there wasn't a lot of chemistry with them. Leia and Han, though, perfect chemistry. That I'm gonna kick your ass chemistry, which is the best. The best. I can vouch for that myself. Okay, now let's go to the C tier. The movies where I was like, watch the Mr. Plinkett review. Ooh, I have to add that to my list. Don't be whisper links of all this stuff you're telling me to watch. Okay, now we're gonna go to the C tier. The C tier is gonna be the movies that I like, but I won't wake up like. If someone said, you have to watch a Star Wars movie right now, it's like a message you can put on Twitch if anybody wants to teach Liver how to whisper. Um, this is gonna be C tier. That I liked it, but would I watch it today, right now? Probably not. That's gonna be C tier for me. C tier is gonna be The Force Awakens. C tier is probably also gonna be Attack of the Clones. Okay. Here is my reasons that I put Force Awakens and Attack of the Clones in C. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is long as fuck. And it takes a long time for things to build. It's cool. It's got good moments. Why not? They always require you to do some random class. It's the schools. They'll say fuck it. They'll make you do whatever. The reason why I put episode 2 into a C tier, like I won't wake up and want to watch it immediately, is just because it's an in-between movie. Stuff happens in it. You know, some cool stuff happens. I mean, Anakin's arm, blah, 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 blah. Jango Fett's story is tight. It's cool. It's got good battles. But, like, it takes a long time for those things to get there. Same energy as Phantom Menace. But Phantom Menace does it for so long to the point that where you're like, oh my god, I'm watching a movie right now. And you fucking forget what you're doing. So, there's that. So, episode 2, it feels like in between to me. Not a lot of great stuff happens. Fights are decent. You know, it's just kind of stringed on. It's like Phantom 1 energy, but a little better. It's like name brand episode 1, if that makes sense. The Force Awakens, episode 7. It was cool to see Star Wars come back. I don't really watch anime anymore. It was cool to see Star Wars come back in episode 7. Yay, we all went, oh, new Star Wars. It was great, but I'd rather watch Last Jedi instead. Because in this one, it just felt like A New Hope again. Because in this one, I've watched that. Yeah, I used to watch it as a kid. With this one, the concept of Force Awakens was, hey, there's a droid we're looking for. It's somewhere here. Do you know where it is? No. Do you know where it is? No. Do you know where it is? No. Oh. Well, the reason why we want it is because it has something we want. Oh, and by the way, we're building this really big fucking thing that can blow up stuff. And it can blow up your thing. So watch out. That's A New Hope. So Force Awakens was literally just copy-paste A New Hope. So, because BB-8 had the map to Luke Skywalker. R2-D2 had the plans for the Death Star. It's just A New Hope again. But you introduced Kylo Ren. Yeah, you introduced Kylo Ren. That was a cool thing. You fucking killed off Han Solo. Fucking you made it serious with the loss of Han. You brought in all this new shit. You know, you did that. You hit the nostalgia factors. You know, you got us into this world of like, all right, we're doing Star Wars again. Yeah, I agree too, because me and my dad were really excited for like Snoke, because we were just like, dude, this is gonna be sick. I wish they did more with Snoke. I really did. Like, they did more with Captain Phasma than they did with Snoke, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, we learned more about Captain Phasma before we learned about fucking Snoke. But yeah, those movies are good. But would I watch them right now if you told me to? Probably not. Now let's go to the B tier. These are the movies where I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Great. I'll watch them right now. Sounds great. Maybe, yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they should have either. I feel like he would have had a good place in Rise of Skywalker. Anyways. This is my B tier. This is the movies that I would come back to and be like, woohoo, let's go, let's party. Those movies would be probably, let's see here, Rise of Skywalker, and also, I don't know. I feel like I can't put another 2 in there. I feel like these all have their own spots in either A and S, and I can explain why. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I love the Return of the Jedi. No, I can't do it. All right, fine. We'll leave B. No, you know what? I disagree. I might have to put Rise of Skywalker in C as well, because it was great. But do I want to watch it right now? Not really. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Now B tier is gonna be. Okay. I can explain this. B tier is gonna be. Can I just do S tier real quick? No, I can't. I gotta do it the right way. Okay, B tier is gonna be. Oh, this is hard. I can't do this. I'll explain why. I will explain why. Will I explain why? Will I explain? I'll explain why. Let's go to A. I'll go to A. Okay. I will explain why. Now let's go to A. You know what? Okay. Let me finish this list. Let me just. Oh God, I can't do this. Yeah. Wait, no. Alright, I'll wrap it up because I'm getting tired too. Alright, let me explain. B, A New Hope goes to B. Because no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel like nothing deserves to be B. Okay, you know what? No, I'll do this. That's what I'll do. But thank you, Liver, for hanging. I appreciate it. I really appreciate your your support. Seriously, thank you a lot. Okay, the reason why Return of the Jedi is in B, it's a great fucking film. It's great. I will explain why. Return is fantastic, but there is this middle part in the movie that just kind of strings it. Like, we hang out in the Jabba part for too long, and the lightsaber battles aren't as grand. The flights are a little repetitive. It's still fantastic, but these movies do it better. That's how I'm gonna put it. I love Return of the Jedi, but I would probably want to. I'll put Rogue One in there too. Rogue One is fucking amazing. It's great to make your own in-between movie. It's great. But it's also one of those movies that I have to be in the mood to watch. So yeah. Okay. That's I'll leave it at that. Rogue One's amazing. I love Rogue One. The reason why I have The Last Jedi all the way up in A tier, which would piss off a lot of Star Wars fans. It would piss off a majority of Star Wars fans. But the reason why I have The Last Jedi in A tier. The Last Jedi, it's not one movie. It's 3 movies mixed in together. It's a fucking Titanic. But if you go into The Last Jedi with the mentality that this is not one movie, this is 3 movies in one, because it's long and it's telling multiple stories. You could split Last Jedi into 3 movies and they would work. But you have to go into Last Jedi knowing that. Last Jedi offers basically, say for example, we're learning about why Luke left. We're learning about why he went off the grid. We're learning a little bit more about Kylo Ren. We're learning just a little baby more about Rey. But there's the amount of just space battles, lightsaber duels, fucking just, oh shit, everything's about to end right now. The amount of like dips really close to the water that we get in Last Jedi, it's amazing. There's always that like, it can't get worse than this. Everyone's gonna die. And then it's like, nope, fuck you, it's gonna keep going. And that happens a lot with like this blowing up, fucking Princess Leia flying out into the middle of space and then Force flying herself back into the ship. Amazing! Amazing! Because then that shows she was truly connected with the Force, no matter what she did. Oh, so good. And then fucking Poe Dameron. I love Poe Dameron. Good night, Liver. Thank you for hanging. I might post a little clip about why Revenge is in S tier later, but if I do, I'll let you know. I will explain why I have it there. Okay? But no, say goodnight to Liver. Fucking dude, thank you, dude. You're a freaking trooper. Last Jedi is 3 movies in 1. If you go into that knowing that, you'll have a great time. I like that battle between Rey and Kylo constantly talking to themselves through the Force, going, why can't I hear you? Why can't I see you? Because then you're like, why are they connected? Then your mind starts to wonder of like, why are they connected? Why are they connected? And then you go throughout the movie, fucking, well, you're not going to bed yet. If you're going to bed right now, then fucking tell me. Fucking, then you go through the movie thinking, are they related? Or do they have some sort of connection? And then that sits in the back of your mind brewing all the time. That casino scene where Rose and Finn go and they're going off, I think it's great to me because it's funny, it's different, it shows you that weird part of the galaxy. And the fucking when Luke does but doesn't, you know, he force projects himself there to that planet made of salt, the red salt, and stands in front of like the ship, all the ships, and Kylo's like, I want every ship we have to blast that motherfucker. And he's like, more? Kylo gets the feeling that he won. They give him the temporary satisfaction that I killed Luke Skywalker. He gives him the possible fight by fucking matrixing all of his lightsaber swings. He gets Kylo all the way to the edge. He fucking edges this motherfucker. Fucking jerks his Sith dick off all the way to the point where he's like, you know what, motherfucker? I'm not here. I'm fucking teleporting myself going, a galaxy far away just to remind yourself, go fuck yourself. The rebellion's still alive. I think that's the best because then that gives Kylo so much more anger and will to actually do what he has to do. It gets him even more on the dark side and even more into the you know what I mean? It hits hard. And then even in the price of that, you know, we lose Luke. Yeah, that's what I mean. Luke is so insanely strong no matter what happens to him. He's a strong motherfucker. And he gives everything that he has to make it work and make the rebellion survive with just like 10 people left. It has the same, to me, the same energy as Empire. In a different story, in a more modern telling, in a different light. But The Last Jedi has Empire energy to me. Yeah, exactly. Yoda, bringing back puppet Yoda, that shit hurt my heart, dude. I was like, oh my god. And the fact that they were like, the sacred text, and even Yoda was like, fuck the sacred text. It's not about the traditions. Being a Jedi is about having patience, having love, having being compassionate, being willing to always fight for good no matter what happens. That's the best message ever. It's the best. I know, they're just like, more! It's great! He got his satisfaction, but also didn't, because then they realized, oh, he's not there. It's great. He thought he had him. He's like, I had him in my sights. It's great. A New Hope. The beginning of all the Star Wars. It's fantastic. A little slow in the middle after the cantina scenes. They explain, because it was like the same thing with Leia, that like in order to get Kylo's attention like that, it's just using. Do you remember in Kung Fu Panda when like the turtle's like, my time has come, and like he just kind of like floats away? Like it's like the last push of power, you know? It's not that he was dying, but it's just what he did just took so much energy to the point where like, farewell, you know? It's just because we never see that in any of the other movies. So the Force is so strong, you can basically mimic someone being there for that long. So that I think that's cool. A New Hope is fantastic. The establishment, I love the establishment of stories. You could have just made Star Wars A New Hope and that was it. Would still be a legendary film. I feel like you could have gone there and dicked on Rey instead of blue ballsing him. That's funny. But yeah, I won't talk much about A New Hope. It's great. It's timeless. Blah, 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 blah. S tier. Revenge of the Sith. The reason why I have Revenge of the Sith in S tier is the reason why everybody has it in the S tier. This movie is not supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to kick your heart in the ass hard. It's supposed to make you say, I hate everything. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you! And they did it. They did it. The Jedi are supposed to be truthful and are supposed to, you know, make you just, everybody's supposed to be happy, jolly. And heaven forbid someone will fill out the entire Jedi format and fill out all the paperwork, and all of a sudden, oh, he's not good. He's not a good boy. He no good boy. Because of Emperor fucking Palpatine. It's all about thinking everything is going good, and just fucking you're just an airplane going, you just get ka-toom! Shot out of the sky. The execution of Order 66. Can you imagine being a Jedi in war and fucking looking behind you and seeing your entire army turn on you? Watching your other Jedis die. Watching everything, all this protection that you're trying to give to the world turn on you. Within the matter of seconds. That's the Thanos of the Star Wars. That's the fuck you, and you're never gonna come back. You're never gonna recover from this. The music playing during the execution of Order 66, it's sad, pulls the heartstrings, it makes you go, shit, that's not good. And then the love arc, it's cheesy, but think about it from the lady's perspective, man. You thought you had a good boy who was going to be a Jedi, and he goes and he kills the younglings. Fucking goes to the Jedi Temple and murders babies. This movie has a good ending, right? Gets frozen in carbonite. But that's the thing. The Last Jedi, Revenge of the Sith, and Empire all have the same energy. They don't end happy. Because the superheroes don't always have to win in the end. And they're so powerful to the point where they don't feel like in between movies. Doesn't matter. You know? The fucking battle on Mustafar between Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know if you've seen Into the Spider-Verse. I have an Into the Spider-Verse poster there. But that scene where Miles jumps off the building and you know swings and has that leap of faith for the first time, I get the same chills in the battle on Mustafar. The music is perfect. It just keeps going. It keeps going. Let alone the amazing cinematography of fucking Into the Spider-Verse is like one of my favorite movies of all time. It's like top 3. But the beautiful cinematography of all the lava in the back, the use of the color red to show anger and I hate you and I just want this to be over already. By one, and then red being the feeling of guilt that I have to fight the Padawan, or not the Padawan, the Jedi Knight that I have been training my whole life, just because I want, you know, all these other Jedi that I've protected as well to be alive and be safe. It's like and Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting Anakin is like him having to he's like losing his son. Like he's losing his son, he's losing his family, he's losing his own blood. But he does it out of the love for the Jedi, and he has to do it. And the fact that he cuts fucking Anakin, cuts a leg, and he's sitting there just like, you know, when fucking Obi-Wan goes, "You were the chosen one! You're supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them." And then he goes, "I hate you." Yeah, he stood no chance, but you know how the Sith work though. They feed off the rage. So they go, "I hate you!" Oh my god, that shit still hurts my goddamn heart. Like, it was still insane. It had its great moments. Like, it's a long battle. That's what makes it great. But, like, that feeling that I loved you and you meant everything to me. How could you turn your back on me and do what you did? And the response is, "I hate you." It's like the rebellious child mentality, lock it in for good. The fact that Anakin wanted to save Padme so bad it ended up killing her. Ho ho ho! Shit! That shit hurted. And then let alone the final scene of Darth Vader getting put together and him going, "Where's Padme?" And he's like, "You fucking killed her, you dumbass." He's like, "No!" Amazing. Ugh. But it was cool though. It's like he's like Lightning McQueen and fucking Obi-Wan is the king, man. He's just the amateur rookie that's like, gotta go fast. But then the king is like, "I've been doing this my whole life." It's like Doc Hudson and Lightning trying to drift on dirt. But no, it's just you. If you go into Revenge of the Sith not expecting to be like happy, jolly, and you let yourself feel that raw emotion and feel that raw betrayal, guilt, anger, heartbreak, and just anything negative, you'll have a fucking just trip. That's why I put episode 3 in S tier. And motherfucking the best Star Wars ever made. Empire Strikes Back. I'm not gonna go on my Empire Strikes Back shield because you probably know how I feel. It's perfect. Mr. Luke discovers what it means to be a Jedi. Yoda comes in as Mr. Wise Ass, but really he's just an old dude that just knows how to do it. The use of color. The use of cinema, the use of the fucking the flight battles, the Battle of Hoth. No one said they had a fight on the fucking snow fleet. The I Am Your Father, the cinematography of that big dome they're in the whole time, the city in the sky. Yeah, Yoda would have kicked the Sith's ass. But no, just the use of color, the use of art, execution, power, the fuck you, I'm the captain now. This movie just tops it all. I could watch Empire Strikes Back all the fucking time, dude. It's such a great movie. And that, ladies and gents, is where I will say